Hello and welcome to the Digital Divide Explained, the podcast where your host is Stuart. Stuart explores the gap between those who have access to information and communication technologies and those who don't. In each episode, Stuart will discuss the causes, consequences, and solutions of the digital divide, as well as share some stories and insights from people who are affected by it. Whether you are a tech enthusiast, a social activist, or just curious about the world, this podcast is for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Digital Divide Explained. I am your host, Stuart Milimu Ilondanga, and in this episode, we will dive into a pressing issue within the world of technology and innovation: the regulatory challenges surrounding drone technology. While drones have immense potential, they often face obstacles due to varying and underdeveloped regulatory frameworks in different regions. To kick things off, let's start by understanding the potential of drone technology. Drones have rapidly evolved from recreational gadgets to versatile tools with applications in agriculture, search and rescue, delivery services, and more. They can save time, resources, and even lives. But here's where the problem arises.
You are tuned into the Digital Divide Explained podcast. Why did the computer go to therapy? It had a serious case of the digital divide anxiety.
In many regions, regulatory frameworks for drone technology are either non-existent or underdeveloped. This can be a significant hurdle for drone operators who seek to use these devices for various purposes. Obtaining permits and approvals can become a lengthy and cumbersome process, making it challenging to harness the full potential of drones. Let's delve into the impact on drone operators. Whether you are a professional photographer using drones for stunning aerial shots or a company looking to establish a delivery service, navigating through unclear or restrictive regulations can be discouraging. This can limit the services drone operators can provide and hinder the growth of the entire drone industry.
You are tuned into the Digital Divide Explained podcast. What's a computer's favorite type of bread? The digital divide loaf.
To illustrate these challenges, let's look at examples from around the world. Some countries have embraced drone technology with open arms, while others have imposed strict regulations, often for safety and security reasons. We'll explore how these differences affect the industry's growth and the services available to the public. Now, it's crucial to discuss finding a balance. While safety and security concerns are valid, it's essential for regulators to work closely with the industry to create a conducive environment for innovation. Striking the right balance between regulation and innovation is key to unlocking the full potential of drone technology.
You are tuned into the Digital Divide Explained podcast. How do you make the digital divide disappear? You press Alt plus Control plus Delete it.
As we near the end of our podcast, let's consider some recommendations. Governments, industry, stakeholders, and drone operators should collaborate to develop clear, practical, and region-specific regulations that enable responsible drone use. By doing so, we can bridge the digital divide that currently exists in the world of drone technology. That brings us to the end of today's episode of the Digital Divide Explained. We've explored the regulatory challenges faced by drone technology and the impact these challenges have on drone operators and the industry as a whole. Remember, innovation should not be stifled by unnecessary obstacles. It's time to work together to create a regulatory framework that fosters growth and ensures the safe and responsible use of drones. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.
You are tuned into the Digital Divide Explained podcast. Why was the computer cold? It couldn't find its Wi-Fi blanket.
If you have enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to this podcast and leave a review. You can also follow me on social media for updates and discussions. Until next time, I am Stuart Milimu Ilondanga, signing off from the Digital Divide Explained.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our pursuit of a more connected and equitable world, let us remember that knowledge is power. By understanding the digital divide and its implications, we can collectively work toward solutions that ensure no one is left behind in the digital age. Stuart was your host and guide on this podcast, Digital Divide Explained. It is not just a matter of providing internet access. It is about empowering individuals, strengthening communities, and fostering equitable development. Stay informed, stay inspired, and remember, a connected world is a better world. Stuart is now signing off from Digital Divide Explained. Until next time, take care.